After a full year of intense debate, high-stakes negotiations, and a fundamental clash of philosophies, the college football playoff will not be expanding for the foreseeable future. A deadline to agree on a new format has passed, meaning the 12-team model will remain in place through at least the 2026 season. This stalemate is the result of a prolonged Cold War between the sport's two superpowers, the Big Ten and the Southeastern Conference. The journey to this impasse was dramatic. It began a year ago with apparent optimism. In private meetings, the Big Ten pitched its vision for a future with more automatic qualifiers for conference champions, a concept the SEC initially seemed to embrace. The idea was to reduce the perceived bias of the selection committee and reward success within a conference schedule. But by spring, that alliance fractured. When the ACC and Big 12 presented a rival proposal for a 16-team field, the SEC's coaches and leaders shifted their support. They preferred a model with more at-large spots, believing it benefited their deep conference. The Big Ten felt betrayed, believing the SEC had gone back on their earlier understanding. As the year wore on, the positions only hardened. The Big Ten, having won the last 3 national championships, pushed aggressively for even larger expansion, proposing formats with 24 or 28 teams to guarantee multiple bids for its members. The SEC, now committed to a tougher 9-game conference schedule, refused to budge from its preference for a 16-team field with ample at-large opportunities. A last-minute compromise floated by the Big Ten, a temporary 16-team field with a guaranteed path to 24, was rejected by the SEC. With the two giants unable to find common ground, the deadline arrived and passed without a deal. The default settings kicked in, locking in the current 12-team format. The fallout from this stalemate is significant. It reveals a deep philosophical divide at the highest level of the sport. The Big Ten wants a system that guarantees access for its champions and protects its members. The SEC wants a system that rewards strength of schedule and provides more opportunities for its many competitive teams. While other issues were resolved, like tweaking selection metrics and the ACC and SEC moving to 9 conference games, the big picture remains frozen. The threat of the SEC potentially breaking away to form its own playoff will now loom even larger over future discussions. For now, the playoff stays at 12 teams. But the conflict between the Big Ten and SEC is far from over. It sets the stage for another year of tense boardroom battles, with the future structure of the entire sport hanging in the balance. What began with optimism for collaborative change has ended in a stalemate that deepens the chasm between college football's two most powerful entities.